This is a Harper Guys production.
The Harper contains foul language and adult material. If you are easily offended and thin-skinned, you should hit the stop button now. And if you are not a complete idiot, let's get this party started.
Let's get down to brass tacks, gentlemen. If I was informed correctly, the clock is ticking. Is that right, Jimmy?
You know, but good luck arguing that in court. Let me get down to brass tacks.
Listen, let's get down to brass tacks here. How much for the 8?
Jack, let's just cut the crap and get down to brass tacks here.
Are you hating on Neil Diamond?
Holy fuck Neil Diamond.
Our dream of deathmatch is going to come to fruition, and my golden ticket is going to pay off. Hoo-ah. Don't you fucking hoo-ah me, motherfucker.
I want the ability to time travel.
Dumb. This is stupid. Gentlemen,
Try that again. One more time.
welcome to the Hopper, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jake. With me, as always, my co-host Adam.
Always the co-host. That's right.
99 fucking episodes. You haven't done that one fucking yet.
We had no volume.
No
coming
volume.
But we got volume now.
All right.
That's all. What do you want me to do here, Jake?
I think we're. You can PSA the shit out of it. By the way, for those of you watching or not watching. This is our first live show in like 50 shows. So
A long fucking time. And guess what? We had the same problems that we always do.
Yeah, and it's probably never going to go away.
I don't think so. I think those problems are here to stay because it seems like YouTube keeps updating shit. Go figure, right?
Right.
We
Fucking YouTube.
We live in the computer age where everything gets updated nonstop. So,
right.
And it is a pain in the ass.
Nope.
Well, here we go. Episode 99. Visit us at theharperguys.com. There you can find our Facebook and Twitter and YouTube links. You can also find us everywhere podcasts are found. Whew. And if you'd like to message us, hit up the Harper Guys and give us a piece of your mind or have suggestions, topics you'd like us to cover, message us at the Harper Guys.
Or if you just want to fucking say hello.
Yeah. Message us at theharperguys@gmail.com. It's quiet without all that music.
Y'all done? You feel better now?
I don't know that live music.
Our pre-show music that we always have?
Yeah.
It's always a good time.
Yeah.
To say the least.
To say the least. All right. Well, do you have any updates? Anything you want to bring to the forefront?
Anything to update? Let me see. I bought a snowblower. I used that tonight, which you're welcome. Adam almost crashed into my front yard, even in the middle of the blizzard of 2022.
We are having a buttload of downfall.
You said a buttload.
Of downfall.
Whew. His panties are a little scrunched up, so he used the word buttload. Not fuckload, an assload, or a shitload. It was a buttload.
I need a couple more swigs. What am I drinking tonight?
And tonight's show is brought to you by, if you're using it as a mixer, Blade & Bow. For those of you at Blade & Bow, sorry. When it comes to the bourbon, you're good, but you're also mixer good. Adam, however, is trying the Augusta Buckner's 13.
Augusta Buckner.
Most people run from it because of the price tag. You should run toward it because it's delicious. Yeah. It put a little hair on your peaches. Woo-hoo. It's a little spicy one. It's 120 proof.
I took too much.
And you can taste every bit of it, can't you?
I took too fucking much.
You got time. We're doing it live, so.
We're doing it live!
So, I think I told you last show, maybe I didn't. I signed up for my first fucking 5K in years.
Yeah.
So I'm jacked about that, feeling good. I've already run further than the 5K, but still to be there on race day with all the people, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
That'll be in April. Good times coming up on that. That's about the best update I got in the world right now. I take it back. I'm gonna throw. Can I throw some shout outs since we're going live?
Throw it out.
Cool. So to
let it rip.
To the house, to my family at the house. You guys are awesome. Thanks for everything we do together. Super excited about the stuff that's coming up. Like February is going to be a crazy month. We're launching a couple products. Like we got all kinds of stuff going on. They're crushing it. It's going to be a good time. So shout out to them. I spent a lot of time BSing with them, talking to them on the different things that we're working on. So it's a good time. And I'm...
Can I ask you what the hell you're talking about?
Luckily, there aren't too many people.
You don't have to. You don't have to go any farther than you want to go.
I'll keep it in low detail, but there's going to be a new line of NFTs coming out pretty soon.
NFT.
Yeah, we've done some homework and we've gotten with some experts in the field and we've built a line and we've put some real value into it to where the people that purchase their NTFs through our company.
I thought it was NFT.
That's what I say.
You said NTF last time.
It's not my fault. Again, this is brought to you by Blade and Bow the Mixer. So yeah, it's an NFT is what it is. So I can't give away too much.
Is it a not fun time? I just don't know what NFT means.
I don't even know what NFT means. And,
Okay.
And I'm going to own a whole bunch of them pretty soon. So
Great.
yeah, but
High five with that.
Yeah.
Fist bump. You high five.
What
fist
the
bump.
fuck? You can't go this far and change it. What the fuck was that?
I realized we're guys in COVID, and I changed it.
Does it matter? Would you hold my hand if it was like a non-COVID sitch? What the fuck was that?
I would never hold your hand.
Wow, I'm glad at least nobody's watching this to see that. Like,
Are you sure? What's the 5 over there?
That's playbacks. I don't know. I have no idea what that even means at this point in time.
Somebody came on and left.
I don't know. Hopefully we're actually live. Like they're actually going to hear this at some point and be like, "Are you guys on a weird continuous fucking loop?" Like I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I think
It says keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. I don't know what that means.
No, that's the delay.
Okay. We're cool with that.
All right, let's start the first topic here.
You got any updates?
No. I mean, I updated my
The neighbor sitch is done. We're done with the neighbor sitch until we have new neighbors.
And I do apologize to some of our listeners.
Don't apologize. It's been awesome.
Well, I'm just saying, if that got annoying, I do apologize. But to me, it was my fucking life, and I was venting, and I'm glad it's over.
And if you got annoyed by that, go fuck yourself.
We used to say, Trump says, go fuck yourself.
That's right. For fucking Southie, motherfuckers.
All right.
All right.
I know we have covered a shit ton of topics in 80 or 98 episodes.
Right.
And I'm sure we have talked about this at some point.
Yeah.
But food with beer. So that is like, name me 3 meals, snacks, something right now off the top of your head that you would more than likely need a drink in your hand with.
Wings.
Boom.
Wings is easy number 1. Nachos. Love fucking nachos and beer. If you've never done it, fucking do nachos and beer.
Okay, let out. Pump the brakes. What about bourbon? Is there a food with bourbon, or you just like your bourbon by your bourbon?
I like my bourbon as my bourbon. Like there are lots of things to pair bourbon with, like especially like depending on the bourbon, like there's seafood, steak, like stuff like that I would like highly recommend. Some of your really darker, heavier, long-lasting bourbons, you're gonna want to put it with something like a lamb or something like that that's like super duper rich. But no, I don't eat a lot when I'm drinking bourbon, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But like if you send me out for a night on the town, I can throw down my share of the nachos. You know, you divide them by the table. You don't get your own fucking nachos and drink beer because then you're gonna fucking die of a fucking heart attack. You know, you eat your 10 nachos, throw your fucking beer down. You know, you order your 6 wings and throw your fucking beer down. That's a trick to fucking drinking in beer. And I think most people like they do one or the other and they can't fucking do both.
Right.
Because once you start drinking and you decide to eat, what are you worried about?
Once you start drinking,
You start drinking.
everything's perfect when you decide to eat.
No, I think most people, like, you're drinking. And it's like, when you go get something to eat, you're like, man, I'm going to kill my buzz.
Yeah,
Right?
maybe, I guess.
Like, a lot of people are like that. To where it's
I
like,
don't know.
finding that balance in there to where, like, you can keep going. So, like, that's the challenge is, like, can you
That's
do...
why we drink, what is it?
That's the Buckness.
Buckness.
That's the Buckness.
Because we don't lose our buzz.
Right. It'll go right through your legs at first.
So, is there a number one? For me, it's wings. Wings are my number one where I'm like, God, I got to get a beer. I got to run to the store.
Yeah.
Or I'm at a wing house. I'm not ordering pop tonight.
Yeah.
It's a beer.
If I'm out in public, it's most definitely wings. If I'm sitting at home just drinking beer, watching a ball game, it's going to sound fucking stupid, especially with the craft beer I drink. You think it'd be all over the board? Dude, I love a big ass motherfucking bowl of Cool Ranch Doritos.
Oh, yeah.
Cool Ranch Doritos and fucking beer
Fist
Woo!
bump.
Dude.
Cool Ranch Doritos.
I love them.
They're probably my top 2 chip.
Oh, dude, of all time,
Yeah.
right up there. They're definitely a 1-2 for me.
So if you
That's hilarious. I didn't know.
If you're
all these years we were friends, I had no idea you were a Cool Rancher.
If
Because
you're a-
everybody else is nacho fucking cheese.
if you're a Cool
Well,
Rancher,
don't interrupt me.
You listen here, motherfucker. If you're a Cool Rancher,
I'm a Cool Rancher.
how excited do you get when you pull that one out and you can't hardly see the fucking the
There's
yellow?
not even chip.
There's no yellow. It's just you know what we call it? The Christmas tree. 'Cause
Yes.
that motherfucker.
It's blue and red, and you're looking at it, and you're like, somebody fucked up.
And
They fucked up.
Do you? Not too long ago, they promoted
Yeah.
extra whatever that is.
Yeah.
Seasoning.
I think that is the zest or whatever the fuck
They call it. They
it.
call it something. They promoted extra, and you did find a few more Christmas trees in there.
But still. But those have been going on for a long time. My favorite ones, though, outside of that, and you only get them once in a while, is when they get the fucking, the ones that kind of roll up on themselves. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they don't stay flat, not even just a horseshoe, like they kind of roll around to where they're, like, super crispy. I love those motherfuckers.
Are we getting any chats?
Yeah, our homeboy, fucking James is on.
James, we're about ready to go here with this draft.
He said sour cream and onion chips with beer.
Yeah,
Fuck
see,
yeah.
You got to pay attention to the chat, homie.
I'm trying to now. He said, I like my Otani. Drinky.
Who said that?
Yesterday's tomorrow.
Who said Otani?
I'm going to guess that might be Jake Smith. It says yesterday's tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm going to guess he's not James Matusak because that would be weird.
That would be weird. So we have 2 on here chirping?
We got 3. We got three following along right now. What up? Drinky. That's right. So that's what we're discussing right now is food that goes with beer. So chips and wings are easy at the fucking beginning.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever had, it's going to sound dumb, have you ever had, like, a Fred's Preferred Fry from the Winking Lizard?
No.
These are French fries with melted cheddar, melted mozzarella, like, all over them, and bacon.
It sounds fabulous.
It is, but, like, you got to get the small if you're drinking. Like, if you get the large, then you're always full. But French fries and beer, because of the fucking saltiness and the starch, help you keep going all night, but they're also good for you. Plus, the iodine is a good replacement because you will actually strip
get
the
all
iodine
medical.
from your body. I'm just saying. It's a true fucking story.
Okay,
You know?
here. So we're on beer.
What's up, Brett Jackson?
Woo! So we're on
He's
beer.
on here for the baseball draft, too. Fuck yeah.
So as we're on beer here, and we're about to wrap this up, we're about to get into the draft.
Yeah.
Draft here, fella. We'll tell everybody in the world what it is, or just you 5 or 6, whatever. Draft beer versus bottled.
Oh, for me? Fucking draft beer.
All day long?
All day, twice on fucking Sunday.
So you would prefer draft.
All fucking day.
So if you have bottles at home, I know you're going to the glass, right? If you can.
every fucking time.
Well, bottle to glass.
I won't drink out of a fucking can or a bottle unless
Do
I'm
you
forced.
know what my family got me for a gift for Christmas? A small little gift. It's a capper that you can put on a bottle of beer, and it does some sort of a filter thing. So it I guess it's supposed to make it like a draft. I don't know how it would change it much.
It's called an aerator.
Okay, there you go.
That's what it's called. It actually
It doesn't look very pricey, so I don't know how well it will work.
It's all right. What you do is you take that beer, you put the aerator on it, and then you pour it into a glass and see what you get.
See what difference.
Yeah, so like you can do that with wine. A lot of people do it with wine. Like aerating wine is a big fucking thing because you're pumping it full of oxygen to let it breathe, you know, to force some of the flavor to the outside of it.
What do we got over there?
We got beer on draft. Exactly. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
All right.
James is the fucking man. Dude, you need to be on here all the time, James. That's what I'm talking about. He said it's 2/3 of the things I'm consuming.
So I'm gonna throw you out a couple. Beef sticks, beef jerky goes great with beer.
Yeah.
Pizza, that's a must for beer.
Uh-huh.
Is that do you too?
Pizza, not so much, dude. It's too heavy for me.
No.
If I eat pizza,
I mean,
and
I
beer,
get filled up quick.
but pizza's the end of the night. If like I'm fucked up, it's been a long fucking day, like get me a fucking pie. You know?
Yeah.
Brett said make it fluffy. The pizza?
Make it fluffy.
That's a funny word coming from Brett.
Make it fluffy.
Fluffy.
I'd like to make it fluffy, boys.
Yeah, hot wings, anything spicy, you know, whatever.
Yes, and James fucking backed me up with the nachos. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Nachos. I can't read that from here.
It says fucking nachos with beer. That's right.
All right. So
Way to fucking start a topic that we're all enjoying. Now we got to stop it for this fucking draft.
Jesus
Thanks a
H.
lot,
Christ.
Josh fucking Welch from
Jo-
Rittman, fucking Ohio.
Oh yeah, and then
Dick
yeah,
licker.
Yeah, and then remove Tyler too.
Yeah, way to go, Tyler. Did Uncle John not want you fucking doing that no more?
Hey, listen.
I don't care. Fuck those guys.
Hey, we got two onboarding that are great.
Yeah, and you know what they prove?
Right there.
You can take the fucking boy out of Rittman, but you can't take the Rittman out of the boy. welcome aboard, newbies.
All right. So, I do have my paper. What we're gonna do is we have the ultimate draft leader right here, Jake Kiba.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
And he told me, because Jake Smith said, how are we doing this? Are we doing every other? Are we snaking? Because Snake Roberts wants to snake this thing. I said, no. And I said, we're doing every other. And then Jake's like, well, that's not fair. He says, listen, the first pick gets one. Number 2 pick gets 2 in a row. And then it's every other. He goes, that makes it fair. And I thought about it. I'm like, that makes sense. So that's what we're fucking doing.
Fucking A.
So James.
And yeah, we brought in the fucking Kenmore.
Yeah.
That's how you got to say it from fucking South.
So who is Jake on here?
Jake is yesterday's tomorrow.
Yesterday's tomorrow and James Matusak.
I think because of his name, we should just give him Josh's team. This is going to be, if that's his team name, it's going to be the gayest team name ever.
You say Kikuchi?
And I don't even mean that in positive.
You say Kikuchi?
Kikuchi.
No. What did he say?
I'm going to make that show up on his email at work. Yes. Do it, James.
Yeah. Power of IT.
Right?
All right. So what I need Jake Smith and James to do in the chat is pick a number between 1 and 20. 1 and 20.
Okay.
Jake, whenever you guys are done, 1 and 20, we will reveal a number that's already been scrolled down on paper, and we'll tell you, we'll figure out who won.
So we can see who gets the first pick?
So we can see who gets numero uno.
First pick or next two? First pick or next two? So you know what's funny as we wait, because we know there's a little bit of time in between. Why has Roethlisberger not officially announced his retirement yet?
He did.
I don't think he did.
I think he did. What do we got?
Maybe he did. We got 17 from James.
Okay.
And now we're waiting on Jake to come through. But 4.
All right.
Just do it.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you something real quick. The number I had in my head all week long, Mr. Matusak, was 17. But because of the 2016 championship, it is 16. So James is our winner.
So James gets pick number 1.
So we will let this scroll for a minute here till you guys catch up and do your happy dance or your unhappy dance. And I am going to put the draft board on the screen.
Oh, shit. So they can't see our faces anymore.
So they can't see our faces, but they can hear our big fucking floppy mouths.
Big motherfucking mouths, bitch.
So, James, you can take your time. Okay, what you can see on this draft board is that the green dots are Jake Kiba's picks, and the baby blue dots are my picks. So we thought we would help you out, and if you have any other questions, please feel free in between your picks to ask questions. That's what we're here for. And, Brett, you can pipe up too, or whoever else is on here.
Yeah. I think Brett might have left. There's only 2 people left.
Well, that's stupid. He didn't like fluffy comment.
Right. You knew his favorite number. Jake just accused you of collusion.
No. That's pretty funny that he picked 17, though.
I know. I think it's hilarious.
I think it's an IT thing.
90% of the world in that same situation is going to pick what number? There's only 2 options.
High or low?
Which is?
17 or 4, I guess.
Most people would take 10 or 11.
Right. Right in the middle.
Right. So they couldn't
So it's like the dollar?
Yeah.
Or
if Jake would have been smarter, he would have just taken 16. Because then 16 and everything down, he's one fucking closer.
Ooh, see, Jake?
But he took 4. What in the blind Brian Flores is happening here?
Who said that?
Oh, there's Brett. All right, I'm just saying. It told me that there's only 2 viewers, but you guys are on it now. So
all right, James. So
James is on the clock for the first pick.
If you have any questions, put them in the chat, James, and we will mark this board as we go to update it, so you'll know who you picked. Mr. Kiba is also keeping track of the rosters, so in case you have any questions on like if you picked a starting pitcher already or whatever. I mean, you can look at the board, of course, but if it gets confusing,
I can tell you though.
We're here. James, do you have a pick in mind?
I have a pick in mind. I'm gonna pick some more Blading Blow while we bullshit as we go, because this is not going to be a super fast process. mofo.
Well, the whole world is shut down, so we can take our time.
That's right. So pretty much anything without a dot is available, right? Pretty
No.
much everything on the screen is available, including the dots. This is just if Adam and I were picking 14 players that we would have taken, these were our choices,
Yes.
which we did anonymously without each other.
Yeah, these dots, Jake and James, are just for assistance to you, who Jake and I feel are the best players on this board.
Yes, and if Brett keeps his shit up, you can have players off of his fucking team too, because he just fucking said Barry Bonds. Never failed a test, bitches. I'm sorry that the best thing you have to cling to is what? Oh, you do have a guy that did win you a championship in Cleveland, and LeBron, right? I guess you guys do have that. Oh, but he's also a public activist piece of shit that Barry's not.
Do you have any updates over there?
Nope. Now we're just talking shit about Barry Bonds. Jim Thome. I don't think that that's the correct pick, but we can put him on your team if you want, James. He's not going to do a lot at third. He's kind of a DH these days. So.
He's a designated kiss-asser.
Albert Beltran. I don't think that's a real person.
All right, so are we just getting silly here with the Cheese Whiz, or are we going to do this?
I mean, I'm just waiting on James to pick a player.
James, pick a goddamn player.
I mean, I don't know if you need to text him in like real time or what we're doing here.
Do it now.
Even Jake, when Jake tells you you're fucking going slow, you're going fucking slow. Jake Smith just said your pick, James.
I would tell you to pick either a green dot or a blue dot or a combination of both.
Right. Now, in fairness, what am I? I think I'm 1-7 in championships, right?
That's okay. You've done well. Just haven't brought it home.
He said, fuck it, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
I would have bet he was the first one off the board. What position? Left, right, or center?
Bryce Harper is a right fielder.
Right fielder. Bryce Harper.
All right, let me update the board here.
Did you notice he took Harper on the Harper?
You did take Harper on the Harper. James, you are one of the true Harpers now. Here we go. It should show up here momentarily. James is on the board with the Harper.
He said, I'm trying to fucking learn, fuckers.
All right, Jake, you get the next two picks, and then after that, it's every other.
Yeah, 2 picks for Jake now. He said, Destiny.
Who did? James?
James. Isn't that what the one fish said in Finding Nemo?
Did his little things pop up there? Jake took Harper on the board?
What do you mean?
I can see it.
Yeah, it says James.
James, bitch.
I'm Rick James. He's taken Otani the batter and Soto. So Otani is what position?
Otani the batter is utility.
Otani.
He can only fit into the utility slot.
And Han Soto?
And Han Soto is a right field or left field. So put him wherever the Harper isn't.
I'm going to put...
Oh, I'm sorry. That was for James, so it doesn't matter.
That wasn't for James. It was 2 for Jake.
I know, but James took the right fielder. I was thinking...
Well, I'm putting Soto, but then I'm going to put a slash because Soto plays right or center, you said?
Right or left.
Okay, I'm going to put LF in here just so that I know if I need to fucking change it. James!
All right, 1 second. Here we go.
Now we're on every other.
Let me update this here. Let me update this fucking thing here. All right, we got Otani the batter, he said, right?
Well, I put him in the fucking utility spot, Jim, so...
Okay, here we go. All right,
probably.
I just saved that, so that will be showing up momentarily on the board.
So what do you think of the first 3 picks? I mean, if we're going to be working on a lag here, we might as well commentate on this shit.
I think that Soto is a great pick. I think Soto is a Lou Browner. If you guys don't know by now, by looking at the board, I am Lou Brown. I like low strikeouts, not a lot of dick sucking. Jake does all that. I like a guy that has low strikeouts, a lot of home runs, and a lot of hits. And he had, well, I can't really tell. Let's see here.
He hit like 30 homers and struck out 100 times. That's pretty good.
The third mark over his hits. 157 out of 151 games.
Jake said no tips.
No, we're talking about the ones you already took.
Well, quit
jackass.
telling him about what a Lou fucking Browner is. They're in the middle of a draft.
Oh, okay. No more. Well, they both heard it at the same time.
We're just talking about the picks themselves.
The picks themselves.
I like the Harper pick. He doesn't get the love he deserves because he strikes out a little bit too much, but Harper's a fucking animal. And when he's healthy, he steals bases.
All right. What do you got, James? You got somebody you want?
Does Otani play any field positions? No, he does not. He plays DH in your lineup. That's it.
We have one utility spot.
And
And
I wish Adam would change that because it fucks anybody that actually has a quality DH. But he doesn't like our rule changes without his approval. So
Good luck.
I will beg at the feet of the Almighty.
Jake has got a few things changed, but it was never for the good.
Can we please get a utility fucking spot added so we can have a utility and a fucking DH that we have all the time?
All right, this is not the show for that.
Hey, wow, fucking half the league's here. Literally. Fucking 5 out of the 8 of us are here. We can literally vote this in right now.
Ooh, we could. 5 out of the 8. That's true.
Thank you, boys.
All right, Jimmy, you got a picky?
Morton. Nope. Sorry, Castellanos. Look at these guys are flying past us. He took Castellanos and he's put in the position. Now that's an IT thing right there.
So James took Castellanos. Good pick.
Castellanos.
And then
We got it, bro. Holy shit, he's fucking spamming us with Castellanos. And then Morton.
Jake took Morton.
That's fucking good pick.
Good pick, Jake. Good pick.
A little fucking seasoned salt action.
So I do want to say something.
It's back on James.
I do want to say something. And now this is an obvious statement, but any starting pitcher who has an SP starting pitcher, you can see that it has 200 strikeouts and nearly 200 innings pitches is a badass. Now, you do need to look at some fine print at some earned runs and based on balls, but for the most part, a 200 pitcher is elite. No, is that too much? He said, put the Morton up.
He said, you drunk fucks.
All right, we're getting Morton for Jake, and then we can move on to James.
Have you seen James's long hair?
I have. I've met with James on occasion.
Oh. I walked past the other day. He was on the phone. I was going to pop in and say hi. So he'd be like, hi.
Sup? All right, James, do you have another?
It is back on Jimmy. Can we call him Jim Matusak?
We can call him Junior. He's okay with Junior. He hasn't flicked me off when I call him Junior.
Do you say it like...
No, not like Sean Connery.
No?
Junior.
Junior. I don't do many impressions, but when I'm drunk,
Who the hell
I do
spammed
more.
all that shit?
James. Castellanos left field. Castellanos left field.
Love it.
He said, P. Alonso, utility.
Oh, the polar bear. Pete Alonso from New York Mets, first base.
Is he first base?
Yes.
It says utility.
No.
Does he have a 1B?
He has a 1B.
All right. What's his first name?
Pete.
Pete Alonso.
Yeah, Alonso. James is getting back-to-back. Nah, I'm just saying on the board it's back-to-back.
I was going to say, what? Don't be confusing people. Jake Smith took Peralta. Took the fucking pitcher.
Oh,
dude, this fucking guy.
Look at Peralta
That's
going.
a great fucking pick.
Nice pick, Jake.
Motherfucker.
We were hoping you guys would skim over him, even though we put a green and a blue dot.
I know. I'm one of those guys is like, if I wasn't a fucking friend, that dude, like those numbers, 195 strikeouts and 144 innings. No, but like those are Kershaw in the Kershaw prime years. Like nobody puts up those
Who
numbers.
had him in his prime?
Oh. Same guy that had Cole with his 300 strikeouts. Oh, no, that was me. Sorry. Fucking, you didn't have Cole then. My bad.
You know what? I did have a question.
Who will be the number 1 ranked pitcher again this year?
Has anybody ever had both?
Marte.
Has anybody ever had both Cy Young Award winners on the same team?
I don't know. Did you?
Because I did it last year. Thank you very much. Hat tip.
Hey, and you know what? Hey, it led to a championship. Oh. Fuck, my bad.
It did lead to a comeback.
Dude, Marte. Where's
Who's
Marte? The fucking hitter? He fucking led the league in stolen bases last year?
Oh, Starling?
Yeah, I just forget what position he plays.
Starling Marte plays 18 positions. I just had him. Center field. CF.
Mart.
Nice pick.
Good job, Marty. He
Wait,
said Johnny Peralta.
Was that Jake or James?
That was...
Who took Marte?
Sorry, Peralta.
No, Peralta was Jake.
And Marte, my bad, Craig. See, you get me all fucked up here.
Who is it? James?
Yes, Marte is James.
James. Nice pick, James.
And he goes where?
Center field.
So he basically has filled up his outfield with this draft.
Does he have his outfield?
Not basically. That's left, right, center, and then first.
He does have left, right, center. There you go, James. You have your outfield filled.
Yep. Now it's back on Jakey. Jake took Smiles. Look at these. I'm not going to lie. I love that we're seeing different strategies in the draft here, Bob.
We've got power hitters versus pitching so far.
To go with Soto and Ohtani.
Right. Yeah.
There's still some pop in them fucking wood.
So he said Smiley. Okay. Now that was Jake, right? Yes.
Yeah. Look at that. 3 fucking starting pitchers for Jake. That's fucking balls. And a good decision.
Now who drafts like that in our league?
I don't know anybody that drafts like that.
Just takes pitcher after pitcher after pitcher?
I don't know anybody that keeps like that.
Pitcher after pitcher after pitcher?
That's what we're known for. Brett just sits there and hoards all the position players ranked 1 through 10.
Yeah, that have huge names and
Right.
don't produce.
Right.
Well, we're making fun of Brett, but
That's a good pick, Jimmy. Jimmy took Barrios.
Barrios, very nice. You got your pitcher. He's been a little up and down, but he's getting a little older and wiser, and he will be good for you.
He'll be good through the redraft. That's for damn
the thing
sure.
with starting pitchers, you got to think about the team they're on, boys, and Barrios is on a good team.
Damn right he is. We are at 5-4. Oh, 5-5. Jake, you're back up.
We got 2 more each?
2 more each, and this draft is fucking kaput.
Woo!
I like it when you call me Big Papa. Anyway, there's that. So yeah, I like that pick. I like both of those 2 starting pitchers. I would have had a hard time picking between the 2 if they were like you can have Smiley or Barrios. I'd have to think about it. Smiley was pretty good second half of the season. Did he sign anywhere? Barrios.
Barrios is with Minnesota.
Oh,
No, it says Toronto. He moved on. It says Barrios is a Toronto pitcher.
He is.
And you know what? Toronto's a good team. They've got a lot of young studs.
And they have a giant fucking stadium, so if your pitcher's worth a fuck, they are awesome in the fucking Sky Dome.
Yeah, you've got who you got? You've got Biggio, you've got Bichette, you've got Vladdy.
I was surprised you didn't dot him.
Who?
Cavan.
Look at the numbers.
The number. He was fucking hurt. Look at the at-bats.
And here you are talking about him. All right. What do we
I'm
got?
just saying. Is that why you didn't? Did you have a mark? Did you need a second
No,
baseman?
I did look at it.
You looked at the numbers instead of looking at the at-bats. That's the only number you didn't fucking look at.
You're right. You're right. Woe is me. But did you look at the other guy?
There's other guys. I'm not.
No, he has a huge error problem, but that's going to go away. Anyways, what do we got on the board here?
I don't feel like error problems usually carry over. Vlad. That was. Yesterday Samar took Biggio. There we go.
Biggio.
Second base, right?
Yep.
He's just like Biggio.
Wait, who did? James or Jake?
Jake.
Jake. Here we go.
So now we're on Jimmy.
Jake's got 1 pick left.
Brett said Vlad. Who even has fucking Vlad in this league?
Brett, I think.
Is it Brett that has
Yeah.
him? Well, maybe he'll trade him. Oh. What'd you call me, James? Call me a bitchette.
Oh, attaboy. You know, you can't go wrong with Bichette.
You can't go wrong with a solid shortstop. You get your middle infield set. Sometimes that's the way to go. I won't tell you any positions that you can find all the time, but
They haven't picked my sleeper yet, I'll tell you that. It's not really even a sleeper.
I mean, I say
It's just for somebody that knows, and they just don't know because they haven't played, but they'll know. They'll find out.
we got 1 left apiece. Oh, good pick. He took Yaz.
Who?
Jake took Yastrzemski.
Now, see, that is a shitty pick
Why would you say that?
because you're a homer.
But he's so good, dude.
All right, he is in left, right, and center.
I play. Oh, and he's a fucking left, right, center. Oh, God, those guys suck to have. When your outfielders get hurt, because trust me, your outfielders will get fucking hurt. Having outfielders that can play multiple positions, you're welcome. I'm just going to keep helping the whole way through the show is all I'm going to do. As if you said that was a shitty pick.
It's not that shitty. I'm just busting.
You said that shit, dude. Homeboys is elite.
I'm busting your balls and
I'm
Jimmy-
busting beans.
and Jimmy's balls.
Brandon Snell. He's a starter, right?
That's my picker, James. Way to go. Brandon Snell was a Cy Young Award winner just a year ago, but he had a short season.
And that is all
Nice
she
pick.
wrote. Nobody took Kenley Jansen.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't take any. Well, keeping.
Nobody took shit Tani. Nobody fucking took Alvarez, dog.
Don't yell.
Sorry. Alvarez! Well, at least he won't go too early in our draft.
Nice work. You guys both did well. You both have a better team than Josh Welsh ever did. I can't even say his name.
No, he had that 1 year.
He did have 1 year, and I don't know who he beat in the championship.
I feel like Brandon gave him, you fucking totally pushed down your leg on that one.
Brandon helped him all the way. That was a bullshit.
Yeah, it was one of those, hey, buddy, let's make an 8-for-8 trade.
All right, well, I'm going to minimize the screen so you can see our pretty mugs again. And that was awesome. You guys did great.
Way to go fast. Appreciate it. Love my bitches. Is that going to be your name? Love my bichettes?
Oh, we do have to say one other thing to James and Jibby. You guys just picked way early. We're going to be picking our putting in our keepers here in a few weeks. If any of your keepers get hurt and you get pissed off, like from now until we put ours in, you can pick, what would you call it, a compensatory draft pick, whatever it is.
I wish you would have reminded me about that before I started yelling about the one guy left on the board that I want.
So
that was fun.
So anyways, if any of your keepers get hurt, consolation prizes, you can go back to this board and we will let you pick somebody. And, if it goes back, we know that actually if you both need one, we'll let Jake pick first.
I'm going to ask, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm drinking. It's
Yeah.
fucking podcast night. It's snowing out fucking side.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you not have Javi Baez on your fucking list? The guy has a second baseman / shortstop, and his numbers are sick, and he's the fucking middle infield with Frankie in the fucking Mets. Like, how did you not? You don't think this guy's going to be fucking legit this year?
200 strikeouts. Must I say more?
Oh, so he's not a Lou Browner.
That is ridiculous. 200 strikeouts?
This guy's got like one championship in 10 years, and like we're trying to subscribe to his way of building a team.
I won 3 out of 4 years. Do I need to say more?
When? Which 3 out of 4 years?
I have to go back and look.
Was
I have it documented.
I'm pretty sure that was back when my Giants were winning championships. So if you want to talk about 3 out of 4,
Giants.
Sorry, that was 3 out of 5 years. My bad.
But on Tap Sports, he's the Cleveland Indians.
I did that for you this year, so we could be on the same club. Then you weren't even my friend. Oh, sorry, they're not even the fucking Indians anymore.
Yeah, right. You guys did miss Hader. Hader's a good reliever. Kenley Johnson's a good relief pitcher. But,
good? Did anybody watch the fucking playoffs last year? Kenley Jansen's a fucking murderer.
Right, but I'm saying not too many people keep relievers, though. So probably a good idea you didn't.
But if you're going to keep one.
Buster Posey, did he retire?
He's going to play one more year, it sounds like. So definitely not worth the pick in a draft like this.
No, who else are we looking at here? Gallo had good numbers except 3,000 fucking strikeouts. Who else was I looking at on here?
A guy that I always liked.
Brandon Lowe had a great year.
I had Lowe. I talked about him too. One of the guys that I like that's on this list that neither one of us started, but I'm just talking if you're looking as time goes on, I don't give a shit. I'll fucking tell you. Dude, you get 98 strikeouts out of a reliever?
Yes,
like Neris. Dude, Neris is a bad motherfucker.
Plus, I don't know, but somehow Houston's always good, so...
Yeah, and he's going to be either the setup guy or the closer, depending on what's going on.
Right now, he's set up. I did look just because I'm like, 98 strikeouts. I got to know who this guy is.
But I don't know if Adam explained this to you. He probably didn't. That holds are the most Adam category we have, and they didn't come in until about 5 years ago. So now we have holds, which is the setup guy, basically. So if your team is really, really good and your batters are just okay, but your pitching staff is awesome to where you have a setup guy in the 8th all the time that comes in with like a 2-run lead and hands it off to the closer, guess what? That guy gets a hold. So the league leader in saves every year is at like 50. The league leader in fucking holds is at like 30.
Well, so this is something to strategize about. We have
cheating for 1 year.
We have 4 relief spots. Some people keep 2 save closers. Some people keep 2 hold setup guys.
Do you want to do the draft live? Jake just asked that. Do we want to try to do the draft live for baseball this year?
We do. It's called on Yahoo.
That's what I was... Man.
Oh, you mean like you and I sitting here?
No, like I don't want to do it like this. Like I was going to tease him and be like, dude, we definitely do it live, but it's live on Yahoo. We all log in through our phones.
Bam, bam, bam,
right.
Bam, bam.
We don't spend an hour setting up for a live show for fucking that.
All right. Well, I think the draft is over.
You're right. Barry Bonds is like the Yoda of fantasy baseball. Thank you. I appreciate that, Brett.
Yeah.
He's talking about Barry Young, but...
So, I'm going to switch orders here real quick. We're going to go into our next topic. You ready?
No.
No?
One more thing.
Okay. Barry Bonds.
Did you see that it's no longer the fucking Washington football team?
Yes. Oh!
Sound like Sam Kinison. Oh!
You just blew everything up. But listen to this though. Oh boy, he's just having one thing after another now, folks. The Commanders. Boy, all of a sudden the Guardians don't sound so fucking bad.
The Commander-in-Chief. Whatever, man.
Yeah.
It's the stupidest fucking name ever. I can't wait to see it. Dude,
Oh.
if they put Biden on their helmet, I'm literally done watching football.
You know, I do have to say something. Are we?
We're talking about Brian Flores?
Did we just waste our time doing the draft? Will there even be any baseball this year?
There'll be baseball.
Okay. Because
They know what happened last time.
Okay. Well, look at that, Jimmy. I told you to be about 7:41 at the latest. Bam! I kept my word.
Right, Brent Barry. I love Brent Barry. The sickest white dude in the dunk contest of all time that's not named Levine.
Okay.
Adam just does the behind the scenes shit. It's cool.
Okay.
The Commies versus the Patriots. Oh, because they're the Commanders. They're going to be called the Commies. And they are from Washington. So at this fucking point, they are all fucking commies. You know?
Just got it.
Right. That's why I said they're going to put Biden on their fucking helmet. It's going to be great. Nobody's going to be able to remember a fucking play.
They'll have a pig like they used to, but it'll have a Biden head. Oh, my God. All right.
Oh, my God. The pigs are cops. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? You can't kill them out.
Oh, my God.
All right.
All right. So
you guys hit us on the wrong night. We're not usually fucking insane.
Yeah, we are. We're always insane.
Whatever.
All right. So sing-alongs. How much is too much? Now, when we go to a concert,
Talk about it. So we're talking about going to concerts
yeah,
now. Sing-along concerts.
We're going to concerts. You know, everybody loves to sing along with their favorite bands on stage.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. You know, Jake and James. I don't know if you guys have even been to that many concerts. I know Jake and myself have been to a shit ton.
Do they have any free concerts in Kenmore? Because I'm sure if they do, Jake's been to all of them.
Yeah. He's been to Clay's Park a bunch. I don't know why that's funny. It just
know.
is.
What happened at Clay's Park? Is there a store there?
No. Okay. So my problem with sing-alongs is when you're watching, you know, your favorite band perform is, you know, what I'm getting at is when you're singing along with the song and then the singer puts the mic down and then the whole crowd chants and we're singing. That's cool. That's really, really cool. And I'm sure for them it's even fucking more awesome, right? Because this however many thousands of people are just singing along.
Yeah, just slamming it with them.
But after they do that a couple times, it's enough. I paid my $80 or whatever it is to listen to this guy on stage or gal on stage sing. That's where I'm at with this. We went, and my daughter enjoys the 21 Pilots, and he put down the mic. I like their music. I like the guys in the band, but he put down the mic way too much. The whole crowd was singing way too much, in my opinion.
So let me ask you this. Would you rather go to a sing-along concert like that or go see an artist that you like play a brand new fucking album
Where nobody
that you
knows
don't know
anything?
a fucking song on it, and like every 18th song you're like, oh, that's a classic, woo!
No.
And then he's right back to the dog shit.
You're still missing what I'm saying.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, embrace the fact that it's somebody that embraces the sing-along.
But too much, man. I paid the money to hear your voice.
No, you paid to see the fucking show.
Like, listen. Here's my.
What if he would have taken that song, okay, whatever the song is, in whatever genre, okay, 21 Pilots, so that's like upbeat, like pop rock.
It's pop.
Right? What if he would have taken that song and turned it into an operatic 36-minute version? You'd have got to hear him do the fucking song, but it ain't the same song. Or you
That's
just
not what
wanted,
I'm talking about.
And if well, I'm asking, but if you wanted to
I'm
go up there,
answering.
you wanted to just be like a radio?
What I'm getting
Bone
at
Thugs, 2009. Fuck. What you
is
gonna
bone,
do?
bone. Good grief,
Shit,
Jake.
Jake,
I know
hit
that
the
was.
phone.
I know that was Jimmy. Come on, there's no way that was James.
Oh, that was definitely Jake Smith.
Yeah, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
He said, I drunk sing my Jason Aldean and dance every song at Blossom. Yeah. See, I'm down.
No, what I'm getting at is,
I know what you're saying, but there's got to be some give and take. If they've got enough songs that are that popular.
no, you don't understand what I'm saying. I like when the crowd's singing with them. I'm not saying stop singing with the guys on stage. I just want to hear the guy on stage singing with me.
I don't know. But would you? Put yourself.
He does most of the time, or they do most of the
I'm
time.
saying put yourself in his shoes. If you came up with something so cool that you can get 20,000 people to sing it back to you, I'm probably going to take that in.
My point
I'm
is,
probably going to
no.
take that in every fucking night and just be like, can you fill my ego cup again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think it's a little too much. Sing your damn songs. Let me sing for you a couple times.
Do you ever sing along when you're in the car? Like just
the whole time.
Well, why? You're interrupting.
You have no idea what I'm even talking about. You have no idea.
At church, can't stand the lady behind me singing louder than the band. I do love the super bravado lady at church. I grew up with a couple of those.
You always have those. They're like,
Right.
I'm going to let it rip.
The worst part is if you get them sitting too close together in the pews. Like you get one that's like here and then like 2 pews behind her. You are fucked because there's no way the right side of the church is going to keep up. The left side is just blowing the fucking doors off of it because of these two. You're like, can you two just balance the fuck each other out a little bit here?
Hey, stop everything. We need you over there.
Exactly.
And you over here.
Right. Millie Vanilli wouldn't mind you singing.
Girl, you know it's true.
Oh, that's the one you went with.
Blame it on the rain.
I was going to say, ba baby. Don't forget my number. No?
Crisscross will make you jump.
Do you know, without Googling it, do you know the names of Milli Vanilli? The two guys? Anybody?
The real names?
Their real names.
Girl, you know it's untrue.
Their real names are, I'm going to fucking forget it because I'm fucking drunk.
Tom Seltzer.
No.
And Jimmy.
No. God damn it. I just had them on the tip of my fucking tongue. I'm going to get the fucking name wrong the way I say it. It's Rob Pilatus. Rob Pilatus is the one guy. And Fav, what the fuck is his name? God damn it.
You want me to look it up?
Yeah, because I'm drunk. God damn it. Is it Rob Fillmore and Rob Pilatus? Rav Fillmore and Rob Pilatus, I think are their names. I'm pretty
Milli
fucking
Vanilli.
close.
Here we go.
Milli Vanilli. Fab, it's Fab Milmore. Fab Milbore and Rob Pilatus, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fab Morvan.
Fad Morvan and Rob Pilatus. Josh would be so mad at me right now.
How did Milli Vanilli get caught? The tape stopped.
Right. Live. Fucking do it live.
All right, so
Joe Burrow has never beat the Browns.
yeah, we didn't talk about that shit.
Dude, we're doing it live. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
So the Bengals, at least it's
High five.
At least it's the Ohio team. They're going to the Super Bowl. I love it.
And the Rams, motherfucker.
Fuck the Rams. Odell Beckham.
Hey, guess what?
You can suck my dick.
Guess what? Any of y'all that follow me on Instagram, just so you know, if it works out for the Rams next Sunday, you will see the post from me. I don't know how many of you have ever done this. I fucking put my $10 where my mouth is. $10 on the Rams to win the Super Bowl before the season started. That $10 turns into $280 if they win.
Well, I hate to say it, but
Hey, I got them at least to the championship. My buyback offer right now is $125. They'll give me $125 in cash right now to cash out my ticket.
well, why would you do that?
I'm not fucking doing that. They're going to beat Cincinnati's ass.
They should, actually.
I mean, I don't want them to. Like, I would literally be fucking giddy if Burrow wins the championship, is standing there holding it, brings it back to Athens, Ohio, and I don't get to cash that ticket. That's best scenario. But I'm going to be ecstatic no matter who wins. I haven't been this excited for a Super Bowl since I was probably in fucking high school. Like, it's been so long.
Fuck Odell.
Huge action is rich from taking.
Somebody's drunk.
That's literally what it says. Huge action is rich from tanking. Would you like to read it?
Hugh Jackson is rich from tanking.
That's,
Hugh Jackson.
No.
But
he called him huge action.
Well, he fucked it up.
I'm just saying. What was the pre or post Stafford trade? It was 2 first-round picks and Goff. And the bet was post Stafford. As soon as Stafford was there, it was like I made that bet like the next day. Soon as he was there, I'm like, fuck, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is on this team.
Well, and then they went out and added Von Miller.
Odell Beckham.
Well,
Fuck yeah, Odell. I'm sorry. I know the Cleveland fans are going to be a little bit hateful on this. That dude did nothing to shit on your team.
What?
He did nothing to shit on your fucking stadium. What did he do?
He shits on every team.
What did he do? What did he do?
Wait till the Rams don't throw to him next year.
Fucking Google it. No, dude, he's had games with like 2 targets out there.
He's also had games where he's been in the fourth down over the marker and can't catch the fucking ball.
I didn't say that he came through for Cleveland. I'm telling you, but like, what did he do to fucking shit on him?
He didn't come through for Cleveland.
So he wasn't as good as you wanted him to be.
Why would he be?
Okay, so that's fine. So
He didn't want to be here ever.
So you don't like him because he didn't live up to the hype.
I don't like him because he's a cancer on every team that he goes to.
Doesn't look like it in fucking LA.
Well,
I'm just fucking saying.
Well, let me finish. It's because they throw the ball a lot.
Maybe it's because Myles Garrett's not a real leader.
Maybe it's because they.
You think Reggie White would have put up with that shit?
Oh, you got to let me finish, Ross Perot.
I'm just gonna keep teasing you. Anyway,
if he wasn't so worried about him, and actually was a team player. But the thing is, in LA, they throw the ball a fucking shit ton. He fits in good out there because they throw the ball a shit ton.
It didn't hurt that Robert Woods blew out his knee the week after he showed up. That's why he's relevant. If he wasn't for that,
if it
he
wasn't
wouldn't be
for
relevant.
that, he would be bitching and causing a shitstorm in LA.
They wouldn't put up with it. Between McVay, Stafford, Donald, Cup, they would have cut his ass in a minute.
Not this year.
Well,
they would have kept him in the pocket just in case.
They'd have made him like non-active, shit like that. Either way, I don't give a fuck though. Go Odell, get that champion. Go get that chip, Odell.
I'm just saying, if Robert Woods, like you said, didn't go down, it would be a totally different story.
I love that. I love it once in a while when somebody like Odell gets a championship, but Karl Malone never got one.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Did he really say that, Jake? Hey, did he really say that?
After the game, Odell runs over to who's the speedster on San Francisco? Debo. And tries to console him. Fuck you, Odell. No one wants to hear your bullshit. What are you telling Debo Samuels? Go find a good team someday, and maybe you'll make it like me. Fuck you. No one wants to hear you. You think that Debo Samuels wants to hear from Odell Beckham?
I'm gonna tell you right now, if the fucking Niners get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo, they're the stupidest fucking team in the NFL. They're not paying that dude dick. That team is fucking loaded. And they had so many dudes hurt this year. People forget they were in the Super Bowl like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Same
against
team.
the Rams, right? No. Couldn't have been.
No. They were in the Super Bowl against the Ravens.
The Ravens?
Mm-hmm. No, not the Ravens. That was with Kaepernick. With Garoppolo. Just a couple years ago.
I know.
Kansas City. Jesus Christ. Kansas City.
Yeah.
That's who Kansas City beat for their one championship. Right now.
It was L.A. and San Francisco to go to that. Could have been. I don't know. I'm confused.
It might have been because Goff got him to the Super Bowl before they lost to the Patriots, right? Mm-hmm. So, but I'm fucking excited. Uncle Joe, did you see they've already fucking named the Baker needs the spread? Yeah, Baker does need the spread. Baker goes to Pittsburgh after this next season. Heard it here first. I'm going to tell you right now. Anybody want to make a bet on who Pittsburgh's starting quarterback's going to be?
Hold up. Before you go any further, you've named like 5 people that could.
Okay, all right.
So we're live. Are we going to pick?
We're going to go live. If we had to pick who you think the guy is going to be.
I think they're going to stay home. I think they're going to go with number 7, now 3.
Rudolph.
No, he's 2.
Haskins.
I think they're going to stay with Haskins.
Do you think Haskins is being molded behind the scenes?
I do.
He's going to become the man, huh?
I've been wrong more than I've been right, but I think it's Haskins.
Okay. And they have a QB in LA. Yes, they do.
Hey, we got 2 Pittsburgh fans on here. Who are they going to have?
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for
James
this.
and
is James
Brett?
a Steeler fan?
He is.
Man, now him and Brett are going to be scissoring and shit. It's going to get fucking weird. There's going to be things banging into things. Fuck. Brett said no. I'm telling you right now, and Brett's gonna laugh. I'm gonna if Brett's in his chair right now, fucking watching this, he's gonna lean back in his fucking chair and laugh at this. But I'm telling you right now,
he's gonna be looking up to the ceiling.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, fucking Kiva's an idiot. If I had to pick right now who I honestly think their quarterback is gonna be, Mitchell Trubisky.
You said that first to me.
I honestly believe that, especially when you look at how bad Nagy is. And I'm so glad that Chicago fired him. The fact that he went to the Pro Bowl in that offense, and like you read the reports coming out, where he was actively trying to get them to change stuff, and the fact that the Bills are offering him ridiculous money to fucking stay.
Who is?
Buffalo. He's the backup to Josh Allen for 1 year in Buffalo. They're offering him sick backup money, like to try to get him to stay because he's so young, and they recognize that he should be a starting quarterback in the league. I think if I had to pick, he's the guy. But there is also a list of other guys that I think are going to be available to them. So I'll be interested to see. What do you think?
Well, now you had mentioned something to begin the show that you didn't think that
Jimmy G.
Who said that?
Jake.
What did James and Brett say?
James and Brett have not given us an answer. As Steeler fans, they probably won't. They'll just sit on it for forever.
Mason Rudolph, helmet head.
Dude, I would love it if it was Mason Rudolph.
Me too. Sorry, wink.
The only people that would hate that would be Steelers fans because they basically would be throwing in the towel for a year to get a super high draft pick in the following draft because this year's draft is going to be a lot of offensive linemen. There's a bunch of corners that are really good. And then like wide receivers and running back are going to be really, really strong in this class. This is like the worst fucking quarterback class in forever where they tank and go after either the kid from Alabama or the kid from Ohio State.
So why wouldn't they stand pat then and go with Mason or the other guy?
But
I can never remember his name.
But losing, like
Haskins.
throwing the talent on a season, like there's a lot of places that do that.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh is not one of them.
Cleveland, apparently.
But I'm just saying, but Pittsburgh doesn't do that.
Right.
Pittsburgh continually tries to rebuild to be competitive.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. If they don't start drafting offensive linemen, we didn't know what they were doing last year. I mean, they still squeaked into the playoffs, but
Cordell,
yeah. Egghead. Eh.
I mean, come on.
Cordell was the
Come
worst.
on.
Who was the guy that took him to the Super Bowl in our era first with
Neil O'Donnell.
with Neil O'Donnell with the
Fucking Neil O'Donnell was a pimp.
yeah, he sucked, but they won the championship.
Brett fucking knows. Look at you preaching. Would love Trubisky. Pittsburgh is set up to be accused of tanking. Yeah, hold on. You can't really tank with their fucking defensive player of the year, the all-time fucking single-season sack leader. Like, we can go through a list of players that are on this team that are fucking sick good. Like, let's not act like the cupboard's bare because your quarterback finally fell his age. Teasing, but being honest at the same time. Like,
No, come on, James.
Now.
Who's going to be your quarterback?
what happens if they put fucking Kirk Cousins in that driver's seat? Because they got wide receivers, and they got a young fucking tight end, and they've got two good backs. Dude, I'm going to tell you what. If they build that offensive line, that's the worst thing that could ever happen to you. Because Nick Chubb's going to have a rivalry in the division, and his name's going to be Najee fucking Harris.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Najee Harris is going to be the best running back in this division in 2 years. You don't have to like that because Chubb's your favorite player in the league. I'm just saying. Dude, Najee Harris is that good. I don't like him.
Chubb hasn't even stretched his legs yet.
Dude, I don't even like Najee Harris. Like, I don't want Najee Harris on my team.
He looks like a booger.
I don't like him. He can look whatever he wants to. He's a bad motherfucker, though.
No, he's good. I'm
What do you have, 1,500 yards as a rookie?
Yeah.
12 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Like, this guy ain't fucking around. And that's with a dog shit offensive
he
line
may go-
in the best fucking division
Okay,
in football.
Quit yelling at me.
Well, you keep
he
it
may go
running.
number one.
I can't not
in
yell.
a draft.
Sorry. In what draft?
Any draft
Who, Najee?
next year.
In a year-by-year draft? Like if you were doing like a reset
Like
every
a
year?
normal
like no
fantasy
keeper.
draft with one keeper in it, like the
there-
Roar, the Horror League.
Well, somebody will fucking keep him.
You can't.
I'm pretty sure he was drafted after the 4th round.
He was not. I checked.
Fuck yeah. That's what I even led, dude.
I
led.
I missed it.
Well, you got to fucking rewatch the tape on that one. All right. Sorry.
All right. Any more? Do we have a Steelers quarterback from James?
These guys are both in the Roar League with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, this is little. We have half of the Roar League. Anything you guys want to pass on the football league?
Yeah, we have over half.
That's what I
no,
said.
half. Yeah.
We have we got 5 here. I'm sure I can get Josh on fucking text. Anything you guys want to pass for the football league while we're here? Call him Dick Chubb.
Hey.
Why?
Hey,
Why?
he's still gonna have a good.
Steelers O-line is not good. Oh, fucking Michelle says, "What up, Meech?" Mason Rudolph would be awful. Yeah, Mason Rudolph is awful. The best thing to happen to him. Go ahead.
Has James picked anybody yet for quarterback?
No, James has not told us. He just said Rudolph would be terrible. I'd prefer Dwayne Haskins. That's
There
what
you
he
go.
just said.
Okay, I'm done asking then. Continue.
No, I'm going to be quiet. It's like I'm in a fucking library over here.
Oh my God, it's been 1 hour, and guess what? We're not done.
Oh, no, not tonight. Tonight, we're going fucking strong.
The snow is coming down. The drink is going over the lips.
We got to do some drafting.
Gotta do-
We're talking fucking football.
I mean, baseball draft, that gets me excited.
So let's go to where we started. Who you picking for the Super Bowl? Like this is a tough year. Who are you picking and by what? What's the difference in this game?
I feel like the Rams have the upper hand, but I'm hoping, like I always do, that this other team called the Bengals pulls it off. Now, although, if they do pull it off, then it kind of puts the Browns just one more notch down.
Not one.
Yeah.
That'd mean that all 3 of the teams in your division have won a championship in the 2000s.
Right.
And you did beat one of them in the playoffs.
Theoretically, our team went to Baltimore, and they won a championship the second year. Kind of own a little bit of that. Just a little bit of gold flakes or silver flakes. Yeah, I do.
There wasn't a parade in Cleveland that day.
It was in my heart.
Well, he said he doesn't think it's going to happen though. All right, so this is where James is still a younger generation. He said, "I'd prefer Aaron Rodgers."
It could happen.
Yeah, I would prefer to eat whatever I want to and stay at a prime 185, but that didn't fucking happen either. So I'm just saying.
Oh boy.
I don't think that they're going to tank. If they put Rudolph in at starting quarterback, that's waving the white flag for a season, so they can get either the kid from Ohio State or the kid from Alabama. But this division's fucking jacked. So let me ask you, as a Browns fan, you got Burrow, clearly is going nowhere, is now a fucking superstar, is in year 2, so he's 24 years old. You don't have to like him, but Lamar's 25. He ain't going fucking nowhere. He's
It's competition.
He was but he was the MVP the year before.
I don't care. If you want,
let me finish.
I know you've asked me this 100 times. What? How do you feel about your Browns? I love it.
Do you move? No, it's not the question. The question is, do you move on from Baker?
You got to give Baker one more healthy year.
One more healthy year.
Now, if this year he comes and he breaks both arms and he's trying to, pass the balls with his feet, you gotta go move on.
So the question is, if we give Baker one more year, because he's under contract for this year, right?
Yeah.
Is the measure his numbers, the team's wins or losses, or how deep they get in the playoffs?
It's probably a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I mean, you just can't go off of one marker. If you do, you're kind of a moron.
Yeah. I agree with that. James said if the Browns don't do well this year, then either Stefanski or Baker, one of the two will be gone.
Well, it really seems like – see, this is where –
I think they like Stefanski a lot.
Yeah, and I think this is where the Odell Beckham thing really fucked the team up. It really hurt the team because a lot of the players were fucking questioning Stefanski, which they shouldn't have been, and I think it fucked with Stefanski. I really think it did. I think he lost control of the team, and I think it was Odell Beckham's fault. I truly do.
Do you think that the team needs to pay a top-line 6'3", 6'4", prototypical
Megatron,
giant wide receiver on the outside?
I think they need one. I mean, they've got a tall guy.
So with that being said, Peoples-Jones.
But I still think you need a Jarvis. He is just a blue-collar guy.
So if you keep Jarvis,
yes,
and then you want to fill that other role, as a Browns fan, how would you feel about them signing Juju?
I would love it.
25 years old.
Yes.
Prime of his career. Came into the league
done.
super young.
He's done. And what would it do to that rivalry?
I mean, the same thing Joe Hayden did. Nothing. I mean, like
what?
It would.
Joe Hayden.
Nobody.
I don't know how
cares.
he's still playing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like nobody. When Joe Hayden went to the Steelers, we're like, wait, nailed it.
No.
Like he's terrible.
I know.
He was terrible when he was here.
Yeah.
He's the worst. I would love to go back and look at like the number. I think he was number 7 overall pick. Is that right? I would love to go back and look and see if that's true. If the Browns still do well, blah, blah, blah. Brett said absolutely incorrect. So he thinks that everybody's staying in Cleveland for a little while. I mean, I hope they hold on to Stefanski for a while. If they fuck up and give that guy away right away.
Listen, we have a small piece of the Pittsburgh building blocks in our front office, right? I think that they realize you have to keep a coach for some time to be successful.
Yeah, I will agree with that. Like, based on what James just said, I will say this, that I think the thing that hurt the Browns the most this year, sorry, this isn't going to be popular with the Browns fans, but on top of the Garland's an all-star.
Is he?
Just announced.
In Cleveland. I'm not high-fiving you.
We fist bump at the end of the goddamn show.
We've already fist bumped once.
Well, fucking no more high fives and shit then either. Fuck, whatever. Garland just made the all-star team. That's fucking cool. That kid's legit as fuck.
Have you watched any of the games?
I watched that kid's highlights specifically because me and Jake talked about him, and I wanted to watch him, so I did. But I fucking hate the NBA.
I know you.
I should love Luka.
Okay.
I should be able to love Dallas, but fuck them.
Listen, so we've got our guys here watching the show. Appreciate it, and all of you guys are Cavs fans, or at least were at one time. Or if you haven't watched them in a while, I know Smith is, and I'm pretty sure Brett Jackson still pays attention, but. They are actually really, really exciting. I've tuned into half a dozen games, and I'm planning on watching more. It's really exciting to watch them. They have some freaking trees, dog. I mean, almost multiple positions. Tall motherfuckers that can shoot. I'm just like, this is awesome. I don't know who they are. I'm still learning.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Isn't your best player C.D. Osman or some shit? No? Is he not good?
C.D. Osman has a good game every 6.
Doesn't he start?
He sucks.
I didn't ask that. I thought that he was good and that he started.
Now the other game, he had a nice game against Milwaukee in the first half he had 18 points, but he doesn't do anything.
Right? James said he needs to watch us. He needs to watch because he zones out when they are bad.
I do too. Well, I zoned out when LeBron leaves. So there's been rumors about that.
About him leaving L.A.?
Coming back to Cleveland to finish out his career.
Shut up.
Because the Cavs are doing well now.
So he's going to let him rebuild another group of kids.
No, he's just going to insert himself. You guys keep doing your thing.
That's what I just said, but he's going to let another group of kids get brought along, and then he's going to come in and fuck up this team.
Probably.
I will publicly fucking say I do not want LeBron back in Cleveland. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for putting this team on your back and for passing the ball to Kyrie. Good job. Thanks, Kyrie, for standing up for COVID vaccines and going to fucking Brooklyn. I'm glad neither one of you motherfuckers are here right now. All you're going to do is fuck up our city. Get the fuck out of here. So I hope he retires in fucking L.A. He's not a big deal out there anymore is his fucking problem because they suck, and they suck hard.
Really?
Dude, they're so
I haven't paid
bad.
attention.
Because I watch SportsCenter. I don't know if any of y'all still actually watch SportsCenter. LeBron will beg to come back, right? The Cavs are incredible. See? Brett watches a lot of basketball. I know he still does. But I lost my point there. I was focusing on Brett.
You said he'll beg to come back.
Well, he's going to beg to come back, but I don't want to.
You said how bad they were doing out there.
I'll do that. I watch SportsCenter now. I haven't in a while, and they fucking rag on them constantly for how bad they fucking are.
Woo!
Don't make me sad.
No.
I'm glad you won your COVID fucking championship or whatever the fuck that was that they won in fucking
that was weird.
purgatory. That don't even count as a fucking title.
I only caught those games on SportsCenter. It was 5 minutes. Oh, I'm good. Boom.
Yeah, they were in the bubble or whatever the fuck that was.
Strange. All right, let's move along. Hollywood. Has Hollywood ran out of ideas? Do you notice that it seems like all these movies they're redoing, they're going to redo the Christmas fucking story.
What?
No, it's a sequel. Ralphie's grown up now. He's going to be in it doing something.
I can't. It's the worst Christmas movie ever.
Why can't they, regardless, why can't they come up with original shit? Now, I know you're not a huge fan of Adam Sandler's movies, but him and Quentin Tarantino, if you watch Adam Sandler's shit on Netflix and some of the shit he's done before, at least it's original. At least it came from his fucking brain.
What do you mean him and Quentin Tarantino?
Okay, Quentin Tarantino, they're on two different spectrums, obviously.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say they collaborated.
No.
I'm pretty sure that didn't happen or I would have fucking saw it.
Quentin Tarantino's like the Godfather fucking making movies.
Yeah, and without Colin fucking Sexton, who hasn't even been playing for the Cavs. I didn't even know that. I thought
He's
they traded
a
him.
hog.
I thought they traded him.
Yeah.
Isn't he one of the best 3 defensive players in the whole fucking league, though, at point guard?
I didn't watch them.
I'm asking.
I don't know.
Love Mobley. The Lakers are 9th in the West, and Cavs are 5th in the East. Yeah, the Lakers are 9th in the West. Good luck making the fucking playoffs out there, LeBron. And if you do, you're going to get your dick handed to you. How about the fucking former number 1 pick of the Cavs being fucking named as a starter in the All-Star game? No, you didn't see this?
No.
Andrew Wiggins.
Quit wigging out, man.
Hey, man. You know where Wiggins went to college?
Duke?
If I'm making that face, it's definitely not fucking Duke.
Duke? Did you just Duke?
No, it's not
your
fucking
pants?
Duke. So what would the other option be?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. Not Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Kansas.
All right, I asked you a question and you totally drunkified it.
I thought I answered your question.
Has Hollywood ran out of ideas?
I feel like they have.
So let me ask you a question. Do you like sequels? Or do you think when they make the first movie they should just don't make any more?
It depends on what it is. But I think that every movie that is a hit deserves a shot.
Sure.
Prove you're not a one-time wonder.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
Give yourself an opportunity, and if 2 is good, then you've given yourself the opportunity to go into the rarefied air of trilogy. So, if it's a popular movie, yes.
So the diehards.
Yeah.
No.
I'm waiting for fucking Step Brother 2.
Okay, now that Step Brother 2.
Step Brothers 2, they're trying to get fucking the Coen brothers to make it. They're trying like a motherfucker. And I would watch it in a second.
Like, that's not a good movie. That's hilarious comedy.
No. That doesn't mean it's not a good movie. Just because it didn't win a fucking Oscar.
Even though my...
Now, do you want to watch Shawshank Redemption 2, Red and Andy Make a Boat? Probably not.
Red and Andy make a run for it.
I mean, depending on if they do some weird shit, but they're both old now, so it's gonna get a little tricky.
Oh, Andy's Red had a heart attack, and Andy's got to take him back to the hospital, but they're afraid to get busted.
Right. Like, that's how that shit's going to go down.
I don't know. I mean, I'm a big fan of, like, Star Wars and all this shit, but, like, it's redoing the movies that already exist.
Brett knows it's Kansas. I love the delay on this. Every time I look right, I just get reaffirmation. I love it.
Okay. I just... I'm talking to you.
I'm interested. I'm interrupting you.
No, okay. Hi, everybody. How are you
I'm
tonight?
just teasing you, man. Go ahead. We're still going. Quit being a fucking girl.
No, I'm reading it. Girl. Who doesn't annoy... Oh, that's the wrong one. Overkill on remakes and sequels. Do you like movies with sequels, or should they... Blah, blah, we already did that. Adam Sandler... Blah,
There
blah,
aren't
blah,
many
blah, blah,
remakes I like. Do you think that there should be a moratorium on a remake? Like, a movie has to be X number of years old before it can be remade?
But see, that's where we're at now.
I'm asking.
But I just feel like... But this I'm answering slowly. I feel like after, like, when 30 years go by, they feel like they can remake a movie, and it's stupid. It's a stupid waste of time. Are we done with ideas? I mean, have we come up with every movie possible?
I don't think so, though, because every fucking once in a while...
Oh, M. Night Shyamalan. He's a great thinker. He made movies that were, like, different, things that were surprising, shocking. I mean, these can't be one in a... Or, obviously, there's a few
That's what I'm
of them.
saying. Like, there's been a lot of things. I mean, because you think about it, movies are supposed to be some kind of a reenactment of, most of the time, of, like, actual, like, human life.
Right.
I hate to say it, but, like, almost every situation that anybody goes through, somebody else... and most likely many somebody else's have already gone through that situation.
Except this one. We actually went to the theater the other day. Mm-hmm. Went to Tinseltown.
Okay.
You're going to do it again to me, aren't you?
No, I'm listening. You went to Tinseltown.
Have you ever been to Tinseltown?
The movie theater in Canton that has layback seats. I love the whole fucking 9 yards.
Never been there, except for this night. And we saw the Spider-Man Homecoming, whatever it was. And do you know what this one was about? I know you don't care, but...
About him coming home? Holy
No.
shit, does he come home?
It wasn't about that.
Okay. I don't watch
So,
Spider-Man.
I know you don't, but listen, hear me out.
Wow.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. All right, you got to pay attention when I'm talking to you.
Do you want me to ignore our fans?
Hi, fans. Fans. So you have this Tobey Maguire that started everything again.
Yeah.
So long ago. Then they had the second guy that I don't even know what his name was. And then they got the new guy. I'm just going to talk to myself.
What do you want me to do when we go live?
I don't know. Tell me what they're saying instead of just smiling at the screen like,
Stepsisters, 51 First Dates, which is funny because you call Donna 50 First Dates.
Yeah, no, I'd watch that.
I'm with you. No Country for Old Women, and M. Night overrated as fuck.
Well,
Sorry, bro.
You're too young to understand that, Jibby. I know it was Jibby.
Jibby.
Yeah. That stands for gastric bypass.
What?
You can put like handles, like code or not code names, but whatever you want to be called when you're playing video games. Like, oh, I got killed by gastric bypass. That was Jibby's name.
Who the fuck is Jibby?
GBY, gastric bypass. Because PlayStation made him shrink it because they didn't want that on there. That's like the worst thing in the world, gastric bypass.
But who tried to use that name?
Jake. That's why I call him Jibby.
Well, again, you can take the boy out of Kenmore. Why the fuck would he make his team gastric bypass?
That's right.
His gamer tag.
Yeah, gamer tag. That's what I was trying to say.
A little tiny stomach?
I don't know. It's funny. He's probably answering about it now.
Well, I hope he fucking answers it because it's fucking weird. Somebody give Adam a water. You need a water? Because you ain't been drinking the fucking bourbon. You get a little
dry.
You getting a little saucy? There you go.
Am I getting drunk?
It's called wet your fucking whistle, brah.
I will when I crash into that big snowbank on the way home.
He's got Marty McFly's truck. I'm pretty sure he's going to fucking be okay.
Yeah, it's a good truck.
If you haven't seen it, it's fucking Marty McFly's truck.
It looks just like Marty McFly's truck. All right, what else do we got here?
I don't know.
We're about done, I think. It's 8:15.
You got any fucking...
I do have one more.
You got a just don't? Or like, what do you got on fucking tap for
I got
us?
Stop Ripping Me Off.
Who?
There's been numerous times between my daughters and my purchases recently, now they haven't been big purchases, where we've just totally got fucked. Now, I've recouped the money because I might have talked about this last show a little bit, but 2022, And I know the scammers are still out there. I know that's still a thing. It's going to be a thing forever.
Yeah.
People are going to try to get rich by cheating other people. It's going to happen. But with the online sale, where do people think they're going to just go through? They're going to go, and you're going to use PayPal, and they're going to charge X amount of dollars, you know, 100, 200, whatever it is for this seemingly good object. Then you get it. It's a piece of shit, and it's not what they actually advertised. And then you go through PayPal, and then you get all your money back. It's just a waste of fucking time. Now, I could see if they were a separate seller on their own website, where obviously no one's going to find them, and they're doing this, and there's no protection on it. But why do people waste their time going through PayPal and Walmart?
I don't know.
Did I tell you what the guy said to my daughter? You did?
No, you didn't. What did he say? to
She
your
bought
daughter?
Converse. Now, I paid for them. She bought Converse.
Oh yeah, you did about this fucking asshole.
The guy
About
said
them not fitting.
they were too small. She needs 8s. They were 7.5s, and he
Yeah.
says to her over the email, "Can you see if somebody else in your family if they'll fit somebody else in your family?"
That's so fucked up.
Just take the return back.
I mean, but would they have fit Caden?
No, feet are too wide.
I'm just kidding. Jake says, who else is freeballing? James says, if you get stuck in the snowbank, that truck, you need to sell it and drive a Prius. You don't deserve that truck.
Do you know anybody, James, that has a Prius that they're willing to sell?
He said you don't deserve that truck.
I bet you know somebody that has a Prius, James.
Does James have one too?
No, his dad does.
I know, he's got a red one.
Yeah, no, James has a nice... James has told me this in confidence, that James' friends told him, you bought an old person's car. But no, he bought a really smart Toyota RAV4. They look badass nowadays, and it's all-wheel drive.
We don't
He's
got to
probably-
pump it up. It's a RAV4. It's cool. Like, they're not bad.
I mean, it's all-wheel drive, and it runs on fucking batteries. I wish I kind of had that sometimes when I'm pumping the fuel in it.
Right? He knows somebody's selling a Prius.
Oh. What is that, 1145? What does that say?
Where?
Giant, 1145 in the middle of the screen.
That's the average watch time. So people have been dipping in and dipping out.
Dipping in and dipping out.
Dipping in and dipping out.
All right, well, you know what?
James is no Joe.
James is no Joe.
That's what Jake just said.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many J's here. You're the only not fucking J at the table. You're Adam Reisinger. We got Jake.
Reislinger?
I don't give a fuck. I know that it doesn't have a J in it. We got Jake, James, Jake, and Jackson. And then
Jackson.
Hey,
I'm a James. Middle name. How far you want to go down the rabbit hole?
hey, you want to call him BJ?
Yo, BJ. All right, on that note,
We're gonna head out on
Get down to
BJ.
brass tacks, gentlemen.
Hey, thanks for joining us, guys. We're gonna do this again. Anytime we do a live show, we'll definitely let you guys know. Brett used to be on all of them. Jake was actually on one or two.
he helped on a couple of them.
Hey, we drafted some fucking baseball players. I ignored Adam, and we talked fucking shit about football. So, good times, great oldies. Have a good one. We'll catch you guys soon.
Wait,
Later.
no. Bip, bip.
Cheerio. Mental health, 1-800-446.
If you know anybody that's doing that, you have it out. Jim it out.
Shut up.
Hey.